Hey everyone, welcome to another educational video from Vlab Solutions. We're about to embark on a thrilling journey into the intriguing realm of large language models. In this corner, we have the formidable GPT-4, a titan of a model that has been making waves in the AI world. And in the other corner, we have Meta Llama 3, a smaller but equally mighty contender that's been turning heads with its impressive capabilities. Throughout this video, we'll be dissecting the key differences between these two AI heavyweights, comparing their size, logical reasoning, context length, and much more. So, whether you're an AI aficionado or a budding enthusiast, there's something in this for everyone. Today, we're diving into the exciting world of large language models. Buckle up as we compare two heavyweights, GPT-4 and Meta Llama 3. Let's get started. First up, let's talk about the sheer size of these models. When it comes to artificial intelligence, size often matters. The larger the model, the more parameters it has, and the more information it can process and learn from. So let's consider GPT-4. It's like the giant in our story. This model is trained on a staggering 1.7 trillion parameters. Yes, you heard it right, trillion with a T. That's a 1 followed by 12 zeros. To visualize this, imagine having the entire Library of Congress in your pocket, and that's still not enough. GPT-4 is like a supercomputer that can process and learn from vast amounts of data, making it an incredibly powerful tool for natural language processing tasks. Now let's turn our attention to the Llama 3. This model may be smaller, but don't let its size fool you. Llama 3 comes in two flavors, like your favorite ice cream. The first flavor is 8 billion parameters. That's 8 followed by 9 zeros. The second flavor is a more robust 70 billion parameters. That's 70 followed by 9 zeros. While these numbers may seem small in comparison to GPT-4, they are still incredibly large in the grand scheme of things. In fact, the smaller size of Llama 3 can be an advantage in certain situations. It requires less computational resources and can still perform remarkably well on a variety of tasks. So, in the battle of size and parameters, GPT-4 may be the heavyweight champion, but Llama 3 is the scrappy contender that punches above its weight. In the world of artificial intelligence, both these models are titans, each with their own strengths and capabilities. Remember, size is just one aspect of these models. There's more to them than just their parameters. The real magic lies in how they use these parameters to understand and generate human-like text. And that's what makes them so fascinating. Don't underestimate the little llama. Now here's where things get interesting. We're getting into the logical reasoning showdown between GPT-4 and Llama 3. Just imagine two AI titans battling it out in a reasoning arena. It's like a brainy version of a gladiatorial contest, but in the AI world. Let's start with GPT-4. You'd think with its colossal size and the vast amount of parameters it's trained on, it would be the clear winner, right? Well, not exactly. When it came to a quirky magic elevator test, GPT-4, surprisingly, stumbled. Yes, you heard that right. This test, for those unfamiliar, is a sort of logical reasoning challenge where the AI is asked to predict the movement of an elevator based on certain information. Unfortunately, GPT-4 failed to provide the correct answer. It seems like the giant might have tripped over its own feet here. Now let's turn our attention to Llama 3. Despite its smaller size, this little llama proved that sometimes size isn't everything. When faced with the same magic elevator test, Llama 3 aced it, outshining its larger counterpart. It was able to use its logical reasoning capabilities to provide the correct answer. Not bad for a little llama, huh? This showdown gives us a fascinating insight into the world of AI. It shows us that while size and complexity are important, they don't always guarantee superior performance. Sometimes it's about how well the model can process and understand the information it's given. And in this case, Llama 3, with its smaller size and fewer parameters, was able to do this more effectively than GPT-4. What does this tell us about these models? Well, it's a reminder that when it comes to AI, bigger isn't always better. It's not just about the quantity of data the model is trained on, but the quality of the training itself. How well can the model understand and interpret the data? Can it make logical connections and provide accurate responses? These are the questions that really matter. So in this particular showdown, it seems like the crown goes to Llama 3. Its ability to outperform GPT-4 in the magic elevator test shows us that it has strong logical reasoning capabilities, despite its smaller size. And that's something to be admired. But let's not be too quick to count GPT-4 out. Remember, it's a beast of a model with a lot of potential, and while it may have stumbled in this test, there's no telling what it might achieve in the future. In the end, both models have their strengths and weaknesses, and both have a lot to offer in the realm of AI. Who knew llamas were so smart? Context length matters, folks. It's the span of text that an AI model can consider at any given moment. It's like the width of its attention span, and it's critical when it comes to comprehending and generating coherent, meaningful responses. Now let's talk about GPT-4. This model is a bit of a mystery when it comes to context length. OpenAI has been tight-lipped about it, leaving us in the dark. But considering the size of this model, it wouldn't be a stretch to assume that GPT-4 has a pretty substantial context length. This could potentially mean it's capable of retaining and using more information over longer stretches of text. But remember, an assumption isn't a fact, so take this with a pinch of salt. Now let's shift our focus to the Llama 3 model. Unlike its counterpart, Llama 3 is more transparent about its context length. It has a smaller context window of 8,000 tokens. You might think, oh, that's not a lot. But hold your horses. Despite this limitation, Llama 3 has proven to be quite adept at retrieving information accurately within its context window. It's like a llama with a laser-like focus, zeroing in on the details that matter and delivering spot-on responses. So, what's the takeaway here? While GPT-4 might have a potentially larger context length, which could be beneficial for complex tasks, Llama 3 demonstrates that size isn't everything. Even with a smaller context window, it can still perform impressively when it comes to understanding and generating relevant content. The context length of an AI model is just one aspect of its overall capability. It's a piece of the puzzle that, along with other factors like model size and logical reasoning, contributes to the model's overall performance. So, when it comes to context length, don't get too caught up in the numbers. What really matters is how well the model can utilize its context to generate meaningful and coherent responses, like a llama with laser focus. Can they handle more than just text? Let's find out. GPT-4 is like a Swiss Army knife of AI models. It's not just about text with this one, it's also a whiz at handling images. Imagine having a conversation with someone who not only understands what you're saying, but also takes into account the pictures you show them. That's GPT-4 for you. It's like having a chat with an art connoisseur who also happens to be a language expert. Now let's talk about Llama 3. This model is a bit of a purist. It's all about text-based tasks. It's like that friend who prefers reading a good book over watching a movie. Llama 3 might not understand your latest holiday snaps, but it will certainly ace text-based tasks. In the end, it's all about what you need from your AI buddy. But remember, no llama selfies here. The battle of philosophies. This is where things take a turn towards ideology. On one hand, we have GPT-4, OpenAI's flagship model. It's the embodiment of the open-source philosophy, a testament to the spirit of shared knowledge and collaboration. This AI heavyweight stands as a beacon in the realm of linguistic models, a testament to the power of collective intelligence. On the flip side, we have Llama 3, a product of Meta's open weights approach. It's not strictly open source, but it's a significant contribution nonetheless. It's like an open invitation to developers and AI enthusiasts to tinker with the weights and see how far they can push the boundaries. In its own way, Llama 3 embodies a philosophy of openness, albeit with a unique twist. The real winner here is the AI community. With each new model, with each new philosophy, we get closer to unlocking the full potential of artificial intelligence. But they've shared the llama love with the community. So which one should you choose? GPT-4's size or Llama 3's brains? Well, we've traveled through the vast landscape of these language model titans today. We've marveled at the sheer size of GPT-4 and its impressive ability to multitask, handling both text and images. We've also admired the surprising capabilities of the smaller yet mighty Llama 3, with its logical reasoning prowess and laser-focused retrieval of information. But as we've seen, it's not about one size fits all. The choice between these two depends on what you need. If you're after a model that can handle a variety of tasks, and you're not too worried about logical reasoning, GPT-4 could be your go-to. On the other hand, if you're looking for a model that excels in logical reasoning and you don't mind a text-only focus, Llama 3 might be your best bet. Thanks for tuning in. Like and subscribe to Vlab Solutions. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the AI wilderness.